All right, welcome back everybody to video number 2. We're going to take a look at the next 4 Vampire Survivors like games, all available on Steam. All these games are, by the way, all 40 of them. And we're now going to put together one of my favorite Vampire Survivor games. I thought Bertado was as well, but it didn't even win at that last contest. Man, that was hard. That was really a tough decision. Bertado is so polished and so good, but ultimately I did go with a game that I felt like had a lot more creativity and a game that I felt like would offer more of a long-term solution and offer more hours of replayability and interesting, you know, uh, like abilities and attacks, stuff like that, rather than just the standard kind of attacks that Bertado and so many of these games give us. Now we're looking at 20 Minutes to Dawn. This is a game I've played for a couple hours as well, much like Furtado. I really, really like 20 Minutes to Dawn. Random games that I put it up against tonight are Chess Survivors, a game I know next to nothing about. Repetendium, which is another game I don't know anything about it. I don't even think I've ever even played this game. And Spellbook Demonslayers, I believe, is a pretty solid Vampire Survivors-like game. Let's go ahead and look at these games on Steam, shall we? So 20 Minutes Until Dawn is a $5 title. It came out, I believe, last year. Yeah, oh no, it did come out last year in early access, and now I think it came out of early access just a couple weeks ago. But this game is super solid. This is not an easy game where you don't just automatically shoot like so many Vampire Survivors like games. This is a game where you do have to control where you're shooting. And I actually like that about this game, but this game is a very polished, very well done. And that's one reason it has over 20,000 purchases in a year and 92% positive reviews. This one's going to be hard to beat, guys. Not going to lie. 20 minutes to dawn. Um, and then, pull my stuff back up here. We have, there we go. Let me shrink the size of this. Chess Survivors. Let's take a look at that. Now, hopefully, Chess Survivors doesn't require you to know all the rules for chess or be good at chess to be good. I don't think it is. It's only $3. Guys, this is a very indie BS type game. Look at the 65 reviews. So it doesn't have fewer reviews, but look at that. The people that are playing this game absolutely love it. The grid-based quick turn roguelike, which I like the roguelikes, where you outmaneuver and destroy your ever-growing horde chests based on enemies. Combine abilities, upgrades, and relics to create game-breaking builds. Think fast, die, learn, and repeat. This game came out towards the end of last year, 2022, and it does have grid-based movement, much like chess pieces. So this looks like an interesting game. It comes in at only a $3 price tag, guys, and it is an early access. But look at this; these guys are, it looks like, pretty consistently updating the game. So hot fixes, updates. So this is developers that definitely are backing up their game. I mean, there's tons of updates here. A lot of them like every day. Yeah, every week, every day. Back in May, there's 2 big updates in May. In April, there's a huge update here, April 29th, April 28th, another one day before, April 22nd. Talk about, backing up your game. Boy, I love what the developer or developers are doing with this game. They are definitely supporting it with lots of updates since it launched 6 or 7 months ago. And at only $3, that says a lot. So it'll be interesting to see what's up with this game and why 98% of the fans who have bought this game are loving it. That's going to be up against a very noteworthy 20 Minutes to Dawn. The next one here is, I believe, the Repetendium. I think this is a game I bought because it was on one of the lists, a game I didn't have, and I wanted to get 40 games so I could say the top 40. And I think I bought this game. Yeah, I've never played this game. And so this is a game filled with, looks like caverns in a dungeon, which is really cool. And on 92% positive reviews on this game as well. Not as many reviews, but 139 is definitely enough to say something. and fight against an army of elemental creatures bent on your destruction, complete with other players on the leaderboards to show you who is a master. I love leaderboards. Guys, this game is a single player game, but it has full Steam achievements. Let's look at, this game came out towards around the same time as that chess game. And much like that game, it looks like we have developers who are supporting the living hell out of this game, continually updating the crap out of it. Boy, I love seeing this, especially when the price tag is so small for these games, guys. So this is going to be an interesting contest tonight. Spellbook Demonslayers, I know, is a game I do believe I like. I think this came out early last summer, if I remember right. No, it came out around the same time, November. I know I played this one just a little bit. Slay thousands of demons with your powerful magic to protect the cosmic library. Choose new spells and upgrades every run to create overpowered builds with each character, and steal the powers of defeated enemies to destroy the demonic horde. This game right now is getting 85% positive reviews overall, and it has a few more reviews at almost 400 reviews. It's still in early access, costs a little bit more at $5, but let's take a look and see how well the developers are updating this game. So we have June, we have an update, big update it looks like. 2 days before that, another pretty big update. Okay, we have, what the hell is this? Is still, we're still in June, yeah. May 19th, we have April 22nd. Yeah, lots of updates and support for this game as well. That's crazy. And then you get Spellbook Demonslayers and 20 Minutes to Dawn. Is this the same developers? I don't think so. The Zendra made this game. But 20 Minutes to Dawn is made by Plan. So yeah, it's two different developers. They're just kind of coordinating together to allow you to buy both of these games in a bundle. That's a hell of a deal, guys. If you guys can go in there, and they also have another one called Halls of Torment. It just came out in May. Is this another Vampire Survivors-like game? Because I haven't heard of this one. It is. Yeah, I don't believe this game is on my list. And it's got over 2,000 reviews, getting 95% positive reviews. Guys, I might have to look for one of my smaller games that's not getting that good of reviews and change one of those games out with this game, Halls of Torment. All these games that I reviewed so far, the first 4 in the last video and this one, are all single-player games. But man, this looks like a pretty good one. Halls of Torment. So I've never even heard of this one. And this is a bigger game than some of these games. 2,000 reviews, 95% positive. Early access as well with... Right now you can get both 20 Minutes to Dawn and this game for $1 off, which seems like a good deal. Or you can get Halls of Torment and even Spellbook Demonslayers for $1 off. Wow. Alright guys, so I will maybe make a change. I'll let you guys know about it if I do change one of these games out with Halls of Torment. And we'll take a look at that in a future video. I think we're going to end up taking a look at this one. Yeah, I know I got some pretty small games in some of these other games that'll probably be less challenge worthy than this game. This game looks really good. All right, well, right now, guys, it's the 20 Minutes to Dawn, Chess Survivors, Repetendium, and Spellbook Demonslayers going at it to determine a winner. Well, let's go ahead and get started right here with 20 Minutes to Dawn, and I'll show you guys why I like this game so much. So I've got all my Vampire Survivors game in one folder on my desktop. Now, I know I've played this game already. We have the music volume set down, but again, it has a lot of nice options. So you can turn some of this stuff off and on if you don't, if you want to. You have a lot of different languages here, so I love the support there. And then other options, you have all your auto reload, camera shake, outline, off, on. All right, well, let's go ahead and play. And then, so you start off with a character. I love how, you know, kind of like a typical roguelike, you have to earn these points, these runes, and unlock different characters. So we could unlock Diamond here. She starts with very high hit points, compared to Shauna, who's our starting character, only has 4. So let's go ahead and unlock her, because we have the points to do that from a previous play. And let's try Diamond out and see how well she plays. So she has a shotgun. I don't have enough points to buy her any other weapons, so we'll just go with that. And then I like here how you have a standard 20-minute survival, you have 10-minute survival faster, and endless mode, where you can just go for a high score. We're just going to go ahead and go with the standard mode here, guys. And we'll start in the forest since we haven't unlocked any of the others. It says survive 20 minutes to unlock this. So a lot of things to unlock and reasons to keep playing this game over and over again. This game is really dark. WASD again to move around. Now keep in mind that some of these games that I'm playing may and probably do have controller support, but I think I will be playing almost all these games with a mouse and keyboard, just to kind of give them all a fair shake. I'm kind of a mouse and keyboard kind of guy anyway, but I do admit that a lot of games are better played with a controller. Especially games like this that, I think because this one you have to manually fire and you have to manually place your cursor to shoot. I think this is going to be a game where mouse and keyboard is probably going to be better. But a lot of the games where you're just trying to move around and stay out of harm's way, those games might play better with a controller. So I like the reloading time there. It shows you exactly what's going on. It shows you that I'm reloading. Love the art in this game. I love the little clouds of dust she's leaving as she moves about through the dirt. I love these little guys here that look like they have fungus growing out of their head or whatever, and they blow up when you hit them. The controls are extremely solid. The music is very nice. I love the art. I love that we're getting a variety of enemies and creatures that we don't typically see in a lot of these kind of games. Like we got some, what looks like octopuses or something like that, jellyfish, whatever they are. We got fungus growing insects or whatever they are that blow up on impact. Pretty cool. Our health is located up here, so this chick does have a lot of health, because I know the last character I had only had 4 hearts, I believe. And right here it shows you exactly how much ammo you have before you have to reload. You also, we're trying to last 20 minutes. We're going to see if we can do that. But remember, there are 3 different modes of this game. You have your regular 20-minute survival mode, you have a endless mode where you can play as long as you can last just to get a high score or whatever, and then you have the quick games, that's a 10-minute survival, where I guess it just speeds the difficulty up quicker. Yeah, we haven't been picking up a lot of our food, as I call it, in this game. So we have a lot of choices here. We have Frost Mage. Your bullets have a 35% chance to inflict freezing for 1.5 seconds. Arrow Magic, every 2 seconds shoot out a gale of wind. Yeah, I'm going to take some other kind of weapon, I think. Glare. And then, well, let's take the magic side. I think I've tried that before. We're going to choose that one. We just want another weapon going on, so we're not having to do everything with our shotgun that we're having to reload all the time. Yeah, I've already played this game at least a couple of hours on my other account that I own the game on. And this is a really well-made game. I really like this one. Gain a heart soul over 90 seconds. Gain a heart soul. Let's choose that. That sounds pretty important. A heart soul. I mean, like my videos are called the videos from the heart, and then soul. You combine heart and soul into one word. It's got to be important, right? Now, you're my soulmate. Well, I love you with all my heart. Combine both those words into one. It must be important. Sound effects are very well done as well. Just an extremely polished game. Magnetism, pickup range is tempting. Dragon egg, an egg that will hatch into a dragon. Well, you gotta do that. I love how the dragon egg kind of floats around me and circles me until the dragon spawns. That's awesome. Okay, so I've lost a heart, so I've lost a health somewhere. I don't know if we can get that back. But it doesn't look like there's any button. Right mouse button doesn't let me evade or anything like that, so we don't have like a dash button or anything, it doesn't look like. Yeah, that secondary weapon there circling me is definitely helping. I want to see this dragon spawn. Start picking up some of my food. Yeah, I decided to call all these like experience modules in all these games because almost all these Vampire Surrogates can have them, and then when you collect enough of them, you get an upgrade. So I just call them food. All bullets that pass through 30% damage in size. Frenzy, summon attack speed 30%. Take aim. Rapid fire. Let's go with rapid fire. Shoot faster. Boy, that makes a difference. What I really want is a quicker reload. My reload is kind of takes a few seconds, it feels like. Faster reload would be real nice right about now. Yeah, I really like this game a lot. Still waiting to see my dragon hatch here. And I believe this game is only $4.99, guys. If you guys are looking at this, the link will be down in the description to each of these 4 games that I'll be reviewing in this video. Oh god, we got like a boss. I need this dragon to hatch, I'm just saying. God. Without the ability to dash, it's kind of scary, just saying. Trainer. Summon damage, plus 30%. Holy shield. Actually from damage once. The holy shield regenerates in 2 minutes after breaking. Power shot. Bullet damage plus 40% knockback. Magic spear. Summons 2 magic spears. Let's do that. Let's get some more attacks going on here. The shielding was very tempting. But oh, ouch. I was just about to say we got all our health back, but we lost some of it now. And we just lost some of it again. Well, that dash from that boss is pretty... That's hurting me pretty bad. God damn! Die, mother effer! Boy, this guy's killing me. This guy is destroying me. His dash is just so fast. And I don't have the ability to leap out of harm's way either. I only got 1 health left. Yeah, I think my run is about up here, guys. Galare? What's this? Your bullets have 30% curse. Okay. Increases your reload rate. That's what I was just saying I wanted. Lightning damage. Let's get reload. We're probably not going to live much longer, but... What does it take to kill that boss guy? And that's it. That's what it takes to kill me, guys, at only 6 minutes and 6 seconds in. And that's all I got. But the thing I love about so many of these games is they are roguelike, so even if you die a quick death like I did in this particular game here, you know, you're always earning shards that you can go in and use for upgrades or new weapons or a new character or a new map or whatever. So you're always gaining progress, and that's why I like roguelike so much. You know, you can have a couple of bad games like this or whatever, and you can get more powerful so that maybe you can last longer next time. Guys, I think we've demonstrated exactly why I like 20 Minutes Till Dawn so much. This is just a superbly made game, guys. If I had to give this game a first impressions review based on what I've played so far, I do like it a lot. It is kind of dark. I can see why some people might not like that, but I really like it. Some people might not like the fact that you manually fire. It does not have any options for auto fire, I don't believe. Yeah, we have auto reload, which is on, but there is no auto fire. So some people may not like that. But overall, guys, I like this game. It feels like it requires a little more skill than some of the other Vampire Survivors-like games. Maybe that's why I like it. I'm not sure. But you saw where my skill got me. It only got me 6 minutes into a game. Definitely came nowhere close to the 20-minute requirements. The question is, can you? This game, guys, if I had to give this game an overall score, this is going to be up there. I'm going to give this game a 9.3 out of 10. 9.3 sounds like a fair score for this game, guys. And I am keeping track of all these scores, like I say. As we see here in my scoring here, the first 4 games, 9.5 was Bio, Prototype, and Bertado. 20 minutes it on, I'm going to give a 9.3, like I said. Let's go ahead and move on and see if we can figure out Chess Survivors and figure out why that game is getting 98% positive reviews on Steam. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and bring up the game here. Chess Survivors. And I think this game was only $3, right? Yep, this game is only $3. It came out back in November. And the developer who made it, like it's their only title on Steam. Well, I know I clicked Chess Survivors. Where's that though? There we go. Okay. A sensitivity warning. Early access, be working on new features, quality of life, bug fixes, and balance. And yeah, you can see all the updates they were doing on this game. It's pretty unreal. Go ahead and take a look at the sound here. Turn the music volume down just a little bit, maybe. So again, just like so many of these games, there's a lot of options here. So you see space is pass turn. Escape Q to see your stats and information, accept as enter. Okay. Well, there's no tutorial or anything like that, so let's just go ahead and jump right in to Chess Survivors. Here's our how to play. Your goal in this game is to survive. You need to create a powerful build by gaining levels, collecting relics, and mastering your character's movement. This is a quick turn grid-based game. Each turn you'll have a short time to choose a movable tile that you can choose, or you can choose to skip movement. You have a turn timer, which is the circle around you, and the movement tiles that you can move to. Abilities trigger automatically, typically after a shot turn cooldown. You can melee attack enemies if they are on a movable tile, so the enemies have to be on a movable tile for you to attack them. Enemies move after a player's turn and will always attack if possible, or move like the chess piece they represent. So like a rook is moving straight. I like that. Elite enemies are larger. They have more health, a special combat mod, and can drop a relic chest if they have a special key icon. Ooh, nice. All right. Evolve controls, gotcha. On game speed, we'll just go to normal. That's fine. So character select. We only can choose the Joker. Max health 64, melee damage is 6. Has a movement pattern as seen there. Basically any direction, one movement at a time. The Joker's relic +2 healing amount on level up. Okay, so you get some healing when you level up. +1 to your bonus ability range and +1 to melee healing. Ability, cribbage. Use a cribbage peg in a straight line in front of you, dealing damage to the first enemy it hits. Okay. So we'll take him. Act 1, 200 turns. Alright. So. Oh, so we just click where we want to go. I thought I was moving WSD. Okay. Remember, one movement at a time. Okay, so let's go get our gold. See if we can figure this game out. What is this? Oh, that's our food, basically. As I call it in these games. So we level up and get new abilities and stuff. I assume that's going to be the same for this game. Oh, there's a guy holding the relic, but can we beat him? Ooh, he's coming at us. Let's go this way. We got it. We got a 5 spades, 25% ability damage multiplier, and +10 max health base. Ooh, that's tempting. Oops, I didn't mean to select that, actually. I was just trying to look at it. Okay, I'll have to be careful with that. Pick a level up reward. Player upgrade. New ability, tic-tac-toe. So yeah, you just want to hover your cursor over. Don't click it to see the information. Just hover your cursor over it. You'll see what it does. Fling a marble around you, dealing a small amount of damage to enemies it flies with. The marble remains as long as it can still pierce more enemies. Scale modifiers do not affect the size of the marbles. New ability, bouncy ball. Bounce the ball towards an enemy, dealing damage upon collision, consuming a pierce, bouncing towards another enemy. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, let's do the bouncy ball. That sounds like fun. Alright, let's go get this stuff. And then... oh, there's our bouncy ball. Oh, I like it. It bounces all around, hitting enemies. Ow! So we got 63 out of 64 health now. Let's get away from these guys. Up here. There we go. Bouncing a ball on that guy, you can see his health. Boy, this game's fun. This might be a game that I have to play a little bit more just because it is kind of unique. Pick a reward for short duration. Swing a yo-yo around the character, dealing damage to enemies it collides with. Increasing the scale and area effect will also increase the range. That's nice. New ability, shield card. Equips a shield, card shield, to you, preventing next incoming damage. You can look at the stats and upgrades here. Upgrade damage on the bouncy ball, or upgrade number of projectiles from 1 to 2. Let's do the yo-yo. Let's get a different weapon out there. Okay.
Yo.
I like how it says yo-yo. You heard that yo-yo. Move up.
Yo.
You can see the yo-yo doing damage here. Wow, this yo-yo is pretty strong. Looks like. So I like the timer, so you only have so much time to move. Yikes for taking some damage now. Maybe I should get out of harm's way. Move up here and get that thing. Keep that way. And it feels like I'm getting my ass stomped here. Joker, play a new ability. Toss a playing card randomly above you that falls towards the bottom of the screen, dealing damage to all enemies that pass through. New ability, Nightmare. Automatically target nearby tiles based on normal night movement patterns. Auto cooldown, spawn projectiles on the target tiles, dealing damage. And some of these sound so good. Fling a marble around you. We saw that one already. Player upgrade. 33% pickup range. Let's try the Nightmare, just because it sounds cool. So if we click right on that, we basically jump on it and do damage. Okay, don't know if that's the best thing to do. We look like we're doing quite a bit of health. We're losing quite a bit of health. Yeah, we're getting our ass kicked right now, guys. There's just so many enemies. This game is not easy. This game's fun, but it's not easy. It's a level up reward. Hopefully we get a little bit of health back. I think we get a couple of health back every time we level up. New minion. Upgrade Pierce. Projectiles. Here, up here. Let's get a new minion. I think I'm going to try to start staying away from these guys to see if I can pick up some healing. See if I heal over time. It doesn't look like I'm healing over time. No, definitely not healing over time. No, there's a heal. We got 35.6. What's that? This game is a lot different than most Vampire Survivors like games, but it's still a VS type game, I would say. Ow? Stupid knight? Yo. Got our bouncy ball there. So I feel like this game is just going to take a little bit of time to figure this all out. Oh, I'm getting smashed here right now. New snowman ability summons a snowman minion in an adjacent tile. Each turn the snowman will throw snowballs at. That sounds just too cool. Try that. So there's our snowman. Save my ass, Mr. Snowman. Oh, he froze that guy. That's cool.
Yo.
Bouncing this bouncy ball around. Snowman melted.
Yo.
There's another snowman.
Yo.
I feel like 8.6. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna survive much longer.
Yo.
A very interesting game, guys. I can see why people are liking this game, especially if you like chess. You know, these pawns, for example, can only move diagonally, or one move at a time, rather, one square at a time. And then they might attack you diagonally as well. Yeah, see, it couldn't attack me from there, but it's going to attack me here. But if I stay here... Oh, no, it didn't attack me. But it could probably only attack diagonally, much like chess pieces in the real game of chess. That, like, just like that queen there came and attacked me from a long ways away, and it got me. It was on a diagonal and attacked me from a long way. But again, another roguelike, and the fact that you're going to earn these unlocks by playing the game. So you're still, even if you have a bad game, your first game or whatever, you're still unlocking all this stuff so that you can, you know, take a new character and do a new game or whatever. I like this game as well, guys. If I had to give this game just the one game I played, I think it's very unique. I'm going to give this game extra credit for that. I like the way it plays. I like the chess survivors that attack you in the same ways that they would attack and move in real chess. And I think that's a very genius element to put in a Vampire Survivors-like game. Because it is more turn-based and it's not like real, live action, and you can't dodge around and move real time. It's more turn-based. That's going to take away points, at least on my side. There might be some turn-based people, people that love turn-based RPGs and stuff like that really love that about this game, or people that like chess more than I do that are really going to like this game. But I still think this is a very noble and very honorable, respectable Vampire Survivors-like game. I think that Steam is a better platform because it has this game on the website. Something that's another option for you guys. If I had to give this game a review right now, I'd give this game probably like an 8.3, something like that. Again, I think other people might think this game is higher up there than an 8.3, but that's just based on my first impressions of the game, guys. And I like that. I like that it's a little bit unique in that way. So the next game, guys, that we're going to look at is Repetendium. We're going to check this game out, and if we look at that game here, Chess Survivors is the one that was getting 98% positive reviews. Repetendium right there. This game here is only $4, and again, it has 92% positive reviews, and it's the one where you're like down in a dungeon and blowing stuff away. That looks cool. All right, let's go ahead and jump into that one, guys. So again, 20 Minutes of Dawn is going to get that 9.3. Chess Survivors, I gave 1 full point lower at 8.3. English.
Repetendium!
See if we can make this full screen. I hope so. Video, full screen. There we go. Performance mode. I don't think we need that. Brightness. What we do need to do is probably turn down the music a little bit. Voice volume. Let's turn the master volume down just a little bit. Alright. Controls. Spacebar utility. Attack with left mouse. Melee, right mouse. Shift special. Reload is R. Interact is E. A lot of controls in this game for a Vampire Survivors-like game. Screen shake at 100. Let's turn the screen shake down a little bit. Camera follows cursor. Health of a player, sure. Alright, let's jump into this game.
Choose a game mode.
We'll go with classic, you versus the underworld.
Choose your character.
Polo is polo. B auto is subversive. Aims and fires as he pleases. Okay. Charisma is immobile and tough. Let's just take the first character and see
Choose a
how
weapon.
we go. Boomer. Shotgun with short range and high damage. A Gatling gun is a fire rate that increases as you fire, slows your movement and firing, and provides a frontal 25% damage shield. Sniper rifle that pierces through enemies and deals high damage. Roscoe, a laser pistol with infinite range and piercing. Ooh. Betty, grenade launcher, and Bubbler, a water blaster that fires bubbles. I think I'm going to go with a laser pistol. I mean, why not? Increased laser whip, decreased damage. Let's just go no mod.
Choose an ability.
Turret, stomp. The ground dealing 2000% melee damage and stunning nearby enemies for 5 seconds. Wow. Create a magical barrier that blocks enemy attacks and movement. Fire a weapon at high speed continuously for 1 second, 30-second cooldown. Heal, instantly heal 25% health points and another 50%. That one sounds like that one's probably going to be too good. Let's go with that. So our health and shielding is here. Your level and experience, your ammo, your dash charges. An enemy, destroy it to gain experience. You destroy enemies, collect crystals, and stay alive. Gotcha. Dash is what again? Melee, dig, attack, spacebar probably. Mine to gain crystal and experience. This game looks pretty cool. Golden orb, pick up direction, arrow. Okay.
Get ready.
Waking monsters, digging passages.
Go!
Okay. Nice. Yeah, see, I mean, I love the base is your dash. I don't know how you mine this stuff. Oh, there we go. Right mouse button. You guys are like, Zax, you just read the controls. Oh, I'm loving this game. This is really, really cool. So it takes a minute before you can just mine away. You can't just continue. You can't just hold right mouse button to mine super fast or whatever. But let's do mine over here, and we get a shopkeeper over here. Oh, but we got some monsters protecting him. Oh, this game is badass. Level 1 Deadeye, your ranged attack damages increase 10% when hitting an enemy and decreases 10% when missing. Stacking to 50%. Increase your damage by 50% off your missing health. Summon a robotic companion. And we can scrap these as well. Interesting. Let's do the minion. Get somebody to help us here. Oh wow. Whoa, buddy. I guess that's our minion floating in the air, the little ball beside us. Alright. Go mine some more of this up here. Welcome. Buy twins, 500. I have 15. Yeah, I can't afford that. And buy redash, 1500. Keys, 250. Challenge, something about a challenge? Yikes. Pick up all their stuff. Boy, I've never played this game, guys, but I gotta say, I am liking this game a lot. I love the digging element of this. I love the shops. I love the graphics. The music is really cool. The sound effects are, you know, top notch. You never know where you're gonna, and I feel like this is all procedurally generated. So a lot of Vampire Survivors games just put you on a pre-made map, and they don't allow you to like dig or alter the map terrain at all. And this one, you have the walls and, you know, trying to get the gems and just trying to mine through. Really, really, really love that. Let's get some increased suckage going on here. I mean, suckage besides my suckage. And they're trying to shoot a wall like that's gonna work. There's a lot of different variety in the enemies, it looks like. I mean, we've only seen 2 or 3, but I feel like there's going to be a lot more. Rapid fire, let's do that. Ooh, what is that? It's so pretty.
Companions!
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Look at that. They're just like digging up stuff for me. The companions are like mining for me and everything. How awesome is that? And I love that we're just like a little chicklet. Oh, these companions are awesome. That was a nice pickup. Level 4, 20% chance when killing an enemy to instantly gain 2 ammo. Increase your base maximum points. 5% increase skill pool. Let's get maximum points. Let's do that. I feel like this is one of those games that is probably... I think this game had a couple thousand reviews, if I remember right. Let me pause. Let me look at it. No, this game... 139 reviews is all this game has, guys. This is not the one that had a couple thousand. Talk about an underappreciated little Vampire Survivors-like game gem. This one is definitely way underappreciated. Yikes. We got it just requires 3 keys. That's why you want to buy those keys. I don't remember how much the keys were, but I don't think we have enough. I think they were like 200. This. I see you to activate the challenge zone. Kill all enemies without getting hit. Ooh. Oh god. Friendly fire Goddard. Did I? Let's try that one. Oh my, without getting hit? Are you insane? We do have the dash though. But I think I already failed. I think I did get hit. I think that's why the lions disappeared. And even if you fail, you still have to deal with all the enemies. Increases your light radius. Yeah, let's get some more vision going on. That'll definitely help. Let's get fun. Increase your health by 2 over 5 seconds. That sounds pretty good. I want to dig down in here, so I'm going to keep digging. %, increase the range damage. 20%, 2% chance for attacks to stun enemies for 3 seconds, 5% chance for attacks to crit. For 300% damage? Yeah, we'll take that.
Evil draws near.
Oh. Yeah, look at all this crap. Like I said, I had a feeling we was going to get some more enemies, and we definitely are. Oh wow, look at this thing. How unique and creative is that? Look at this fucking beast. You have to take out all his hands. 10% chance for attacks to crit enemies. We'll take that. Another new enemy here. Oh god. This is getting intense. Yikes. Yikes. Look at all this fucking treasure. Man, this guy is like just throwing enemies out. Throwing these thingamaboppers out. What is this? Oh, to activate the altar, whatever that does. So this is called a depth 1, huh? And attacking any of these seems to do damage to it. So we almost got this thing beat. Yep. That guy is... we kicked his ass. Hell fucking yeah, what is this? Your heal is now cast twice, 20% increased melee and digging size. Upgrade your companion to also attack the nearest enemy. Instantly reload your gun when you dash. Let's get that one there. Blood for power, huh? We're at 84% health. I love the digging mechanics of this game. Because it offers up a whole exploratory part of the game. Exploring is so much fun. Killing an enemy with a ranged weapon increases your movement speed by 50% for 2 seconds. Picking a personal heal here for active reload. Yeah, picking up stuff and getting a speed boost on it sounds pretty good. What a great little game. I think this game's only $4. What a steal. Let's activate the challenge zone. Without getting hit, let's see if we can do this time, guys. Oh god. Completely different than the last time I was playing it. Yikes. Wow. The stone is disappointed. I love it. I love it. I'd be disappointed too. I need a way out of here. The goal is simply to escape. Oh god! Looks like this might be the escape up here. Or no, what is this? Activate, that's the altar. So we need to find the blue thing. Okay. Yikes. Can we open this chest? No keys. Fuck. Help! I think I'm out. Yep, I'm dead. They kicked my ass.
Good show.
Killed by Delirious. I'm 4,441st place. Yeah, it's a lot of high scores. That's really cool. How does this game have so many high scores if only... This is what I'm talking about, guys. It only has like 139 reviews, but tons of people have played this game, like probably 5,000 people have played this game or more, 10,000 people or whatever. This is what I'm talking about. Very few people review the actual games they buy. So the game has 5,000 to 10,000 reviews or more, but but only 139 people have actually reviewed it. And that's sad to me, because nothing helps an indie developer out more than you giving him a review, especially a positive review. And if it is going to be a negative review, you know, just be sure you're detailing what exactly you didn't like about the game, so the developer can make a decision on it if he wants to, you know, make changes to his game or fix problems with the game or whatever. I love all the different stats here and stuff like that, guys. I love here it shows what character this player took. So a lot of games, you know, like even my own Zaxterion, it'll show their high scores, but it doesn't say what ship they took and what their primary weapons and stuff were to achieve that score. Here you see exactly what character they took, what their primary weapons are, or and stuff like that, and how they scored that score. So that's fantastic. You can compare your score to friends. This is cool. All right. Repetendium. Love it. Love this game. Yeah, AC in my stream here says basically give more feedback when your game sucks or this game is shit. Yeah, exactly. Also add that you have a small PP disorder. Exactly. Guys, this is a fantastic game. I mean, 92% positive reviews for this game. This game here, I mean, I can understand why some people might like that chess game, but I just like games where you're actively moving about rather than turn-based games. That's myself. That's just kind of my preference. But for $3.99, you got a game. It's a fun little gem. Came out more than 6 months ago. This is an instant gem in my book. And then another thing that's really good about, I mean, the chess game was the same thing, but the fact that you're seeing so many updates where developers are going in and making changes, balance fixes, bug fixes, and that kind of thing. It looks like every week or two or whatever, just fixing and changing a lot of stuff to help better balance the game. And that's phenomenal. I love seeing that kind of support, developers who actually give a fuck about their games. And on today's age on Steam, especially when you're talking about a $2 or $3 game, to see developers care that much about their games is, in my opinion, phenomenal. Repetendium, guys. This game here, it looks like it just offers a ton of value for the money. And I think I'm surprised, again, guys. I was surprised last video when I ended up taking Bio Prototype over what I figured would be the sure winner in Bertado. It was a very tough decision. And we have not yet played the last game. We still need to play the last game. But yeah, Repetendium, guys. I think I gave 20 Minutes of Dawn a 9.3. And if I had to give this game just a first impression score, I think this game is going to get a 9.6. I think I'm even going to give it higher than Bio Prototype because I think I like it better than Bertado. And I'm surprised by this, guys. Now, I know I've already played Spellbook Demonslayers. I know I played that last year, or I don't know. Man, I'm telling you what, I get so many of these games mixed up. Spellbook Demonslayers, I think, is one that came out, yeah, last November. And this one's getting 85% positive reviews. Let's see if this game, yeah, I think we've looked at this game, and I think this is another game that's getting a ton of support. A lot of updates from the developer, as you can see. Lots of different updates. This is, yeah, just in the last week, there's been lots of big updates with pictures and them showing you exactly what they're doing and everything like that. So let's go ahead and review that game. Look at the art there. Look at the art in this game. Boy, when I say that this is a top 40 Vampire Survivors-like game podcast, we are getting some really good Vampire Survivors-like games here, guys. Some of these decisions are not going to be easy. Music, turn that music down a little bit. Camera distance, I like all the different options. I like that so many of these games have just a ton of different options for you to see and, you know, play it the way you want. So we have a dash again in this game. We have upgrades, we have achievements. Let's go ahead and begin the game. Choose a living spellbook companion. Cammy has a passive ability summon a shrine every 3 levels, heavily buffing you. Your most recent buff never expires. Wow. That's really cool. And then starting bonus, 13% crit chance, buff effect, and buff duration. Dynamo starting skill. shooting with piercing electric orbs at your sides. Projectile size is affected by critical chance. So we have to survive for longer than 4 minutes to get this new spear. Play 3 runs to get this one. Cool. Okay. Let's go. How do I go? Begin game. Oh, you just have to select that. Okay. Library courtyard, 13 minutes. Okay, demons in the courtyard, slaughter them all. Player and enemy speed. Oh, so you can control how fast. So this is cool. You can control if you want a slow game or a fast speed. I like that. That's cool. Some people might like a slower game. Some people might like a faster game. We're going to go right in the middle. And then if we had any coinage, basically, or flowers or whatever, we could spend that on getting some buff effects and rerolls and all this stuff. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in, guys. Yep, that's fine. This is another game I have not played this game yet, so. Okay, right away I'm a little bit disappointed in the fact that we don't have any kind of impact sounds with killing the enemies. That's definitely disappointing. Let me make sure that I didn't turn all my sound effects all the way down. I don't think so. Oh. Hailstorm. Summons a signal that can attach nearby enemies to the lightning. Let's try that, sure. So again, we have our food or our experience goblets or whatever. Starting to hear the sound effects of the lightning a little bit more, but I'm not hearing sound effects. Yeah, I feel like this game really needs some kind of satisfying sound when you knock these guys out or kill them. Some kind of a thud or something. Damaging blood nearby after projectiles, cooldown, dynamo, throws 4 sides diagonally. Try that. Kind of learned playing these games that getting more weapons early is kind of important. We have a boss already after us, it looks like. Giant eyeball. And the Elite Demon's Treasure upgraded your spells. Cool. Like the music. It's a little bit, music's a little bit fast, a little bit intense for what I'm doing here, I think. So I don't like the music as well as I like the music in some other games. But I do like the music. The fact that this game doesn't have sound effects for taking out enemies, some kind of a satisfying thud or knockout or anything, you know, well, as long as it fits and it sounds good. But yeah, there could definitely be some better sound effects in the game, I think. Crit chance, plus 13%. Damage, plus 25%. We got another boss here. So this is the last of the 4 games tonight here, guys. We're attacking and being attacked by eyeballs and walking mushrooms. Don't really understand why my character has all these squares around. Is that shielding? What is that? Sure. So this is obviously our... Here, is this our experience to level up? Or is this... Yeah, this is level 4. And then we have our timer here. We're trying to last however long. Oh yeah, we pick up our experience modules and the blue things, and the blue bar fills up, so that's definitely our experience bar. Okay. Do a blade whirl. Aimed spell. You just learned a spell that can be aimed. What aiming style would you like to use? Aim mode can be changed in the settings at any time. Shoot the direction you're moving. Automatic. Mouse stick. Shoot the direction, yeah. Shoot from... Shoot where my cursor is. Some people, like my girlfriend, might prefer the automatic shooting. And you can just, you know, play a more casual game. You don't have to worry about it so much. Organ Harvest. Spell repeat. Amount +1. Projectile. Do that one. I don't know why. I'm just making quick decisions. So again, guys, I know there's a lot going on. There's a lot to this, but this is kind of like what I said the last game, where I had a couple of games that just felt like the standard Vampire Survivors like game, where this one does have a lot to it. I really like the art, especially like the art right here. But overall, it just feels like another Vampire Survivors type game. Some people might like that, but I'm really looking for games that kind of stand out and are offering something unique to the table. Even as we saw the last video where Bertado, doesn't really do anything unique, but it's just super polished and amazing. It's an amazing game for what it is, and I think that's why it has like 35,000 reviews in its first 9 months since it came out last September. And I gave it a 9.5, but it was superbly made. It just oozes quality, but it didn't really bring a whole lot new to the table. And this game is even more so that I feel like it feels like a typical Vampire Survivors like game and doesn't do enough to really stand out from the crowd, in my opinion. So, I mean, I do like the art. I wish there was better sound effects for when we took out enemies. I think that would make the game a lot more satisfying to play. I mean, there's a lot here to like. I like the rain effects. We can see the rain coming down. The art is really well done. But I feel like in a genre here on Steam that's just oversaturated with so many good, high-quality indie games that are very similar, I just feel like this one doesn't do quite enough to really stand out from the crowd. My first impression score of this game, guys, just playing this my first time ever. Yeah, I've never played this game. I thought I had, but some of these games some of the names make it sound like, some of the games are similar, and so I think they're a different game. But I definitely have not played this game. This is my first time playing, and to be honest with you, there's so many, in my opinion, better games. I doubt I'll play this game again. And this game is not going to win tonight's contest. It's sad to say to the developers who made this, even though they've done a very good job. My recommendation would give me more satisfying sounds for when I kill these enemies. I want to hear thuds, I want to hear splats, I want to hear stuff like that, because I feel like that can go a long way towards. And maybe you do have those sounds, but I'm just not hearing them enough, and maybe you need to increase their volume, because I have the sound effects volumes pretty high. So that would be my one recommendation to the developer or developers who made this game, is give us those thud and splats and stuff like that, so we feel like we're really killing more. I mean, I'm killing a lot of enemies, but I'm not really feeling it because we're missing the sound effects. But I mean, this is the standard kind of options you have: movement speed, shoot fire rate, stuff like that we're seeing in so many of these games. And maybe you could figure out a way to take this game, I don't know, do something to make your game stand out from the other games. Give us, like, instead of just chess, give us like little casinos where we can go and do slots and bet our total amount of goblets that we picked up or whatever. Let us gamble our goblets and try to win more or something. Something unique that makes it different from all the other Vampire Survivors game, whatever it is. I just feel like this game doesn't really offer, just like the last game that I played that I loved. I loved the fact that we could crawl around and dig and mine tunnels and explore the map, and a randomly generated map every time by digging. That sets that game apart from so many other Vampire Survivors like games. Even though this one is, different in its own way, the art style and stuff like that is different. But in a sense, it's just this same kind of Vampire Survivors like game that we've played dozens of times if you played a few of these games like I have. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here, guys, so this game here. We're going to go ahead and end the run. Yes, we're going to go ahead and end the run here with only 6 minutes left. And we're going to go back to the title. We unlock a new character, even though I ended my run, so that's cool. We get this spear. So, I hate doing this because I feel like the developer or developers who made this game, they worked really hard on this game. You can see they created a lot of content. They created a lot of different characters and a lot of upgrades and achievements, 106 different achievements. So there was a shit ton of work put into this game, but I just feel like it doesn't do enough to stand out from the crowd. And I hate doing that, guys, but if I had to give this game a overall first impressions review, I would give Spellbook Demonslayers an 8.0 out of 10. And that's still a really good score, don't get me wrong. 8.0 is definitely a good score, and it's almost right there with what this game is getting. Well, 85% overall, but 72% positive. I mean, in the last 30 days, 8.0 is right there along with everybody else, I feel like. And I don't know why I'm still hearing the music, because I thought I quit. Oh, this is Repetendium, yeah.
Repetendium!
I did not want to quit this game, guys. And, guys, again, this contest comes down to what I thought. I love that I'm actually doing this contest, guys, because if I would have had to guess by looking at my contest, I love 20 Minutes of Dawn, and I would have thought without a doubt 20 Minutes of Dawn would have been the winner here. Just looking at the game pages, looking at the Steam pages and stuff like that, but actually playing the game and seeing the game and stuff like that, I hope I'm saying that right. Repetendium is my clear case winner with a 9.6 overall. If Repetendium had been up against Furtado or Bioprototype, I feel like Repetendium would have won had we done that. Now, keep in mind when we get to the end, and I have 10 winners out of all these different, all these different videos that we're going to do. I'll have 10 winners, and so I'm going to be playing these games even more as we, and try to get try to get more game time in, not only when we do those new videos after we do all 10 of these videos, but up until then, I'll probably be playing some more games, some of these games that I really like more, and I'll have more experience in that game, and maybe I can give you guys a better overall ranking of my top 10 once we get there. But Repetendium, guys, is another surprise. So I've had 2 surprises now in my first 2 videos. I thought for sure Bertado was going to win by a landslide in the first video. And then when I got more into Bioprototype, I had to take Bioprototype because of its creativity. It's just so much different, and it's such a polished game as well. And then tonight, I loved, beforehand, before I did this video, I loved 20 Minutes of Dawn. I figured for sure it would win, and it was surprisingly. And I mean, if we look at the games, guys, 20 Minutes of Dawn has 20,000 reviews. 20,000 reviews, and it's getting an average score of a 9.2. And then we take Repetendium, comes out of nowhere, a developer who's only got, he's like got nothing compared to 20 Minutes of Dawn. 139 compared to 20,000. This is like a David versus Goliath. And my vote is for the David here. I just think this game's more fun. I think it's more creative. I think it offers more to, it offers more to the table. That's a lot of fun to play. Just look at that right there. Look at the way the guy, look at all those bullets like bouncing off the walls and stuff like that. This game is just super fun. I like the exploratory nature of this, how you can dig, how you can get all the gems by digging and mining and stuff like that. And if you look at this, you can see there is a lot of love put into this game by the developer or developers of Bear Lex Games. And they already have 15 followers. Well, they just earned themselves another follower. Because these developers who made this game, I definitely want to know when these guys make another game and when they put out another game after this. But it looks like right now, it looks like they are giving all their love to this game. And it shows, not only when you look at all the update history, but when you play the game, you can feel the love and passion they put into this game. And I love it. I mean, I love that some of these developers have really not just said, oh, Vampire Survivors has made millions of dollars. I'm going to go and try to leech off Vampire Survivors and, just make a almost clone of Vampire Survivors. No, they've made a Vampire Survivors-like game, but they've added their own elements. They've added the digging and the caves and, the challenges that you come up to with those stones, and you have a different challenge every time. We saw how unique that one monster was that had the light right there. This monster right there was fantastic. Yeah, like really original and creative, and I fucking love it. This game, guys, so far is my favorite Vampire Survivors-like game out of the 8 I've played, and who knows what other surprises we're going to have once I start playing the rest of the competitions. But Repetendium, guys, is my winner here, beating out, surprising, to my shock and surprise, beating out 20 Minutes of Dawn. So right now, we have Bioprototype and Repetendium. Now, remember, guys, I did give this game a 9.6. You're going to be like, well, Repetendium is going to be better than a Bioprototype. We don't know that, because in a month, when I actually do another video and I'm putting all the top games against each other, and maybe Repetendium goes up against Bioprototype, or maybe I'll do it, 2 versus 2. Maybe I'll do 5 more videos, and Repetendium will go up against, let's say that Her Name Was Fire wins this one. Maybe Repetendium goes up against Her Name Was Fire, and for whatever reason, let's say Her Name Was Fire beats Repetendium. And then in another video, Her Name Was Fire goes up against Bioprototype, and Bioprototype wins that. So just don't take these scores that I give a game, these first impression scores, and say, oh yeah, that game's going to be your best. We don't know that for sure. We don't know how it's all going to play out and which game is going to be my top game of them all. But I can tell you that Bioprototype, Brotado, 20 Minutes to Dawn, and Repetendium, all four of these games are well worth their money and well worth you going out and purchasing right now. 4 games out of the 10 are, like, in my opinion, must buys. If you like Vampire Survivor games, these games, all 4 of these games deserve your money. And then if you love chess, you like more turn-based style games, you're probably going to love Chess Survivors, and that game's only $2.99. Keep in mind as well, guys, that if you don't have all this money to go out and buy like these 4 games or 5 games or whatever, keep in mind that we do have the Steam Summer Sale coming up, and a lot of these games will probably be discounted, significantly for that Steam Summer Sale. So, another surprise, guys. 2 videos, and honestly, 2 surprises. I had no idea that Bioprototype, I wouldn't have thought it in a million years that Bioprototype would win this, and I never would have thought this game that I've never played would have beat out 20 Minutes to Dawn, because I really love this game. So, yeah, again, surprises coming so far, and I'm glad I'm doing this series because I'm learning that there are some real gems out there, and so far, the biggest surprise is this game, Repetendium, a game that came out last November that I knew nothing about, and probably deserves more than that 92%. And one thing it definitely deserves is more people buying and reviewing in this game. So I'll be sure to do that as well. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Be sure and comment down below. If you're watching my YouTube video, let me know what you guys think, and let me know if these videos have sparked you to go out and purchase any of these great Vampire Survivor-like games. Let me know if any of these games like Repetendium here are a surprise to you as well. Maybe something you've never heard of that you're like, damn, that looks good. I would love to know. Be sure and comment that below. Thanks so much for being here on my live stream. AC, thanks so much for moderating. I appreciate you being here. Love you guys all. We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Take care.